All right, welcome back, students. We're going to continue our discussion of solids of evolution, and we are now going to do one inside of a coordinate plane and do some more precise calculations with it. So we want to sketch and describe the solid that is produced when this region from these equations is rotated around the y-axis. And then we're going to find the volume. All right, so first let's start by graphing each of those equations. So we've got y is equal to 0. So y is equal to 0 along all of the x-axis. Okay, the x value might be changing, but any point along that is going to be where y is equal to 0. Hence, that's the line y is equal to 0. All right, let's get y is equal to x. Well, a simple thing with a table could tell us that if x is 0, y is 0. If x is 1, y is 1. If x is 2, y is 2. So whatever x is, y is going to be. So with just those values from the table, if we put those in, there's a very clear pattern that is created from that. All right, finally, x is equal to 5. Well, if y equals 0 is horizontal, x equals 5 is going to be vertical. Okay, think about any point along that line. The x value will always be 5. Y will change, but notice there's no y in that equation. The y values don't matter. What matters is that x equals 5. All right, so we've now got our shape. Okay, so it's this triangle. Now what we need to do is rotate it around the y-axis now. So I'm going to kind of start my half circle. That'll then come back up. Okay. And a similar thing is going to happen down here. And we'll do this one kind of dotted. Okay. Now, what we need to pay attention to, though, is this diagonal. Okay, that diagonal is going to create a bowl-like hole in the top. Only this shaded region is going to be creating anything solid. So this is going to be a cylinder that has this cone structure that's been taken out of the top of it. So maybe that kind of helps the look of it. But yeah, so a three-dimensional cylinder with a cone missing from the top of the cone. All right, so let's go ahead and find the volume of the solid. So the volume is first going to be the volume of the cylinder, subtract the volume of the cone. The volume of a cylinder is going to be pi r squared h. And then the volume of a cone, and that's going to be what we're taking out of it, is 1/3 pi r squared h. Well, that's kind of nice that pi r squared h, pi r squared h. So it's kind of like a 1 pi r squared h minus 1/3 of a pi r squared h. So what we'd be left with is 2/3 of a pi r squared h. And now we can go ahead and substitute in our values. So the radius of this was 5. And the height of it, so going up to there, was also at 5. Okay, so that's going to give us 250 thirds pi, or approximately 261.8. And let's see, we're talking about volume. So that would be units. Volume is 3-dimensional, units cubed. All right, I hope this helps. Good luck.